All right, welcome everybody. Thank you for coming to the first ever exhibition match, 5v5 draft. Oh wait, yeah, okay, perfect. It is on stream. Okay, I had to double check. um, my name is Huang Zero. I am a content creator over here in North America, and today we are graciously in the presence of the Unkers, who are some of the best players in all of Southeast Asia. If you guys want to do like a really quick introduction.
Yeah, sure.
Go,
Hey
Robin.
guys. Yeah, I'm Ronker Robin here. So last time we had a really nice long chat with Hong. Yeah, he was talking about the meta, and yeah, it was just came about after much discussion that why not we just pit our skills and see how it turns out for the upcoming BT21. Yeah, so here I am. I brought Benjamin as well as Shane into the picture. So we hope today we'll have a fun time drafting, and then I look forward to playing against the NA team from there. And then maybe over to Ben to do a quick introduction.
Okay, so I'll be
Hi.
introducing for Ben, I guess.
I
So
can.
yeah, so hi. You wanna go ahead.
Okay, so Ben well, qualified for Worlds twice. Nephew Ben, played Lugamon for 2 years. I guess that's the only thing I can intro about myself. Uh, I guess playing Digimons for at least 3-4 years now since BT2, and have been to Worlds twice and have been to Asia Finals 3 times already. So I guess pass it over to Shane now.
Yep. So hi guys, I'm Shane. You may know me on Twitter as itbshane, the guy that shit talks people a lot. So yeah, so I'm part of the nephews alongside with Ben. So Ben went to Worlds this year for the 24-25 season, while I went for the 23-24 season. So the reason there's a difference between the uncles and the nephews is just because the uncles are a little bit older and the nephews are, well, not old enough to be called uncles yet. So that's just the main
Hey,
difference. But yeah, for the nephews, there's currently only me, Ben, and one more guy called KCH, which is in between. But yeah, let's just hope to have fun during the exhibition.
Mhm.
Okay. And general introductions on our end. Aside from being a content creator, I think a lot of us, at least from my side, I think we have some pretty solid accomplishments. Maybe not as crazy as you guys, because you guys are crazy, like really, really good. But we have a world's representative in chat as well, Mr. Donkey Nog, also very famous NA content creator.
I don't know if I say famous, but I do make videos occasionally.
Yeah. So
Yeah. So
Yeah, famous not the word I'd use, but good guy. Good guy.
hey, we gotta gas our team up. Hold up, we don't have Asia finalist, the 2 times worlds attendee. Like,
There you go.
come on, man.
You can just use that. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good glaze.
Okay. So I think enough time has passed. And so on the screen right now, you all see currently the draft overlay that we have. Shout out to God. I don't want to butcher his name. Hold up. I never asked him what he wants to go by in this context. But Elixir, he is an EU content creator. I think you may know him. He does his podcast and everything. So definitely thanks to him for this overlay. Really appreciate it. Um, and on the screen, how we're going to go ahead and do it, just for everyone that they're aware, is we're going to decide who's going to go first between both teams on stream. We'll do like a coin toss or something like that. And then we'll talk amongst each other, give us like 1 or 2 minutes. Let's say 2 minutes for this first little discussion. And then we'll live stream our discussion just to make sure that you guys have content to watch and whatnot. And then we'll come back. Whoever won the coin toss, they will draft the first deck. The next team will then draft 2 decks, and then we'll take like a small 1 minute intermission just to talk about any adjustments. We'll come back. The other team will then pick 2 decks, and then back to the other team for 2 decks, and then back to the other team for 2 decks, and then the last team will get the last pick. So kind of just like League of Legends draft style, if you're familiar with that. But it's just to, I don't know, make it a little bit more spicy. But yeah. So we'll go ahead. We'll take the small 2 minute intermission. I'll set a 2 minute alarm on my phone just to make sure that we are staying on time, and we'll see you guys in 2 minutes. All right. Okay. I'm gonna start dragging my people in here.
Yeah, we not gonna flip a coin?
Oh wait,
Or
wait,
int-
wait,
Oh.
God.
Crazy.
Wait, hang on.
Do we-
Wait. I forgot to flip the coin.
Ruining
wait,
stuff.
wait. I forgot to flip the coin. I forgot to flip the coin.
Wait.
Okay, I'm dumb. Okay.
Yeah, I thought there's a coin flip, right?
Yeah. Okay, we'll flip the coin right now. Let me see if I can get it on my stream. Hold up. Let me just put it on the stream really fast. Oh yeah, not that. Where is it? I wish there was like a coin flip thing on OBS, but unfortunate.
Oh, there is.
Is there? I wish there was.
Oh,
Okay.
that's cool. I mean, I didn't know there's a coin flip.
No, there's not. I have to use the one on Google.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay, and so right now we have the coin flip on stream.
Mhm.
Oh wait, whoops, wrong thing. Sorry, where is it? Okay, there we go. Now we have the coin flip on stream. Okay, so heads or tails?
I'll go hits.
Okay, and so do we just want to do Digimon rules where whoever wins the coin flip goes first? I feel like that's
Yeah.
about like
Yeah.
that works out, right? Okay, so you guys are heads, we're
Yep.
tails. I'm gonna go ahead and flip it. It is tails, so we're gonna go ahead and we'll get first pick, and then you guys will get second. Okay.
Okay, can. I'll drop back. We'll drop back in the main channel, right?
No. We're gonna go to our team, and I'll start the 2-minute timer immediately.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
So we stay here.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we're second. Oh, we have first pick.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Okay, so
That
we
works out.
so we have first pick.
nasty.
Yeah.
No, fucking put the Maste bot away.
Oh, we got first pick?
Yeah, we have first pick.
No.
Galactic time.
I mean, I was gonna say, is that not at the top of our list?
Guys, yeah. We're definitely taking
No
like,
Invisi to
Galacti
clap your
Yeah.
cheeks.
Okay, so we take Galacti first pick, and then I imagine they'll probably take like Adventure or like Adventure plus like Magidra or some shit on second. They also came into this with like a list. Like they also drafted their own like
Well,
cook.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're guaranteed like Galacti first pick, right? Like that's what we're doing.
It's-
Agreed. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay.
guess.
Moment, what else would we take?
Magidra.
He's
we're not-
scared
Pretty
we're
much
not
all of us are
losing
willing
by
to play.
and then he has to play
I was gonna say
Shine.
we're not first picking.
Yeah,
up
that is
Magidra.
exactly what I'm scared of.
Oh, he could definitely play Shine though. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, Galactic first pick's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
And then the next three decks are like Adventure, Shine, Magidra.
Yeah.
surely
So,
Gaio doesn't.
We will
get
get one of those.
Surely Gaio.
Llama
doesn't
went
get
over to
taken.
the other side.
We-
I just really
Leave
want to
Guile. I don't care. One of me or Vincent is last pick.
Yeah. Okay.
Llama's like, oh my rod is Shane.
Also, just really quick for viewers, I'm trying to adjust the audio, but like, let me know if I need to adjust it anymore. Just like FYI. But yeah. All right, we have 30 seconds before we just have to like hop back in, but it's fine. We already have our general game plan, and then they'll do their 2 picks, and we'll come back in here for like a minute to like figure it out.
Yeah.
So we're doing our one pick, and then we're explaining why while they're
so,
like on the clock for their next pick. Okay, got it.
Well, so we can just basically explain like we're picking this because we felt like this is a very tamer heavy format, so we wanted the tamer killer deck. Kind of shit.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys ready?
Card pro tag type shit.
You guys ready? Ready? Everyone ready? Okay.
Nope.
All right, we're back in Central. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna wait for the other team. Also, am I still quiet? I can raise my volume a little bit more. Give me a sec.
Wait, Llama defected over to their side, man.
Dude, Llama always defecting to the other side. What do you mean?
We gotta shoot him.
What? He's a proud man.
Rikuchi?
Yeah. Hello.
Shoot him.
Llama, you betrayed us.
He likes them.
Okay.
Oh my
so-
bad. I wanted to see their thought process.
Oh,
No,
wait,
I don't.
get out of here, Llama.
Yeah. They're trash.
Hey, no, keep him.
Keep him? It's okay. Whatever. I don't care. Whatever. Okay. So, we have our first pick. We'll just jump straight into it. So the first pick that we're gonna go ahead and do, and I it's funny because I drafted it on my side actually already. Like I had the image prepped already and everything. But our first pick is going to be Galactimon.
Oh,
Crazy, I know.
That's not adventure.
And so the reason why we went ahead and chose Galactimon is because we looked at it and we were like, oh, this is a really like tamer heavy format. And so we what deck is gonna pop all the tamers, and what better other than Galactimon, right? So that is going to be our first pick.
You made one
Wait, so
person
just
very
just to clarify, will the first pick be fighting against the other first pick?
No, I think during the day of, we could just like, you could choose like who you want to be the first pick, like day of kind of thing, and then like after the first game, the second game, we'll choose each team chooses from the remaining 4 players to send up next. So that way it's kind of like Pokemon,
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Then we'll just be sticking to our original plan. So
okay.
we're going to be picking Adventure first,
Yeah, that
and
makes sense.
Appmon second.
Appmon.
Hey, yo.
Let's go.
Okay. You guys can talk about it for a little bit while I edit this.
Alright, I'm officially
yeah, so-
Team Unkers.
Adventure
Reason
makes sense,
being
but
is
I'm
just
curious as to
because-
why Appmon.
Yeah, so I think the Unkers over in Singapore are a little bit traumatized by Clarence, which is Kurova. So don't know if you all saw his tweet today, but he basically won with Appmon. So I'm hoping they know what they're doing and it's a decent deck, because if not, then we're screwed.
Yeah, I think Appmon, we're always fond of testing out new mechanics, right? And with the new link mechanics, we are also trying to see how it works in the current environment. We do feel that, with especially Charismon, the level 5 ability to be protection to Gaiamon itself, and able to slot 2 of them seems really powerful and a bit hard to deal with. There's no Digivolve, there's no D-Digivolve, there's no source stripping. So it's quite sticky on the board. And I think overall, it feels like a deck that can draw, do have draw power as well along the way. And I think that's why we wanted Appmon. And I think for Adventure, Shane, you want to explain why we chose Adventure as well?
Yeah, so I think Adventure is pretty self-explanatory. I think it's just a Giga broken engine at the moment where you can just basically run the 1-5s and then just slot in any color on top for the level 6. There's a couple of builds running around, which is more on like the aggro side or trying to loop out the Meloga with the Anjewumon side. But I think we'll probably be trying to showcase a more mid-range or control-heavy style of Adventure, since I think that's the style that's really underplayed at the moment. And yeah, I think we're just picking decks that looks fun on stream, not really playing too hard to win, but yeah, it's like all the multicolor decks, right? You have a lot of flexibility to do things with. So yeah, that's just our aim, just trying to showcase what the deck can do.
Yeah. And you guys make Ben really sad because he really wanted to play Ragnamon. And you just go ahead and first pick Ragnamon for him, for your team.
Bro,
and
you're
then
gonna-
he was like, no!
You're gonna make him have to try hard now, since Ragnar was supposed to be his fun deck.
What do you?
My fun deck is gone.
Look.
Yeah,
This is it's all for fun and games, but we're trying to win. So we can't lose the first ever exhibition match. Okay, we can't lose.
he's been playing Takemika for 2 years, man. This is the first time that he's ever stepped out of that region.
Wong's reputation is on the line.
Yeah, I can't lose. Everyone's calling me washed. I can't lose. Okay.
He can lose. He just can't lose 5-0.
Yeah, exactly. We have to win at least one.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So we'll go ahead. Let's say the next timer will be for 1 minute, and then we'll come back in 1 minute. Okay.
1 minute.
Okay, sure.
Alright, you want to do 2? We want to do 2
Yeah,
minutes?
Sure.
2
We
minutes?
should do
Yeah,
2.
then you have
2? Okay, we'll do 2
Yeah, you
minutes.
should do 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you can.
All right, chilling.
Okay, waiting for everyone to get here. Okay, we're good. Okay.
It's so long, baby. We're eating, bro. We're eating
Bro,
here.
the Galactic's crazy. I didn't expect the Aptly though. The Aptly caught me off guard.
I didn't. Yeah,
Okay.
that caught me off guard.
That
too.
said, we get 2 picks now. We get 2 picks, so we could take
Megidra.
Yeah, it's Megidra plus
Definitely locked in
Megidra
Megidra.
plus 1.
Joey, what do you want to play?
Yeah.
I think Doru
You want
we
Doru?
lock in.
You want Doru? Okay.
Yeah. It's the best deck for these top 3 at least.
Okay.
Well, me playing armors is a guaranteed loss. everyone.
Hey, I didn't want to say it, but I'm glad
Yeah.
you came to that realization.
No, I'm down for you to play Armors, bro.
No. Let him cook with Doru.
Alright, so we're going Megi plus Doru.
Yeah, I think.
And then
that's
surely
probably-
You
Gaio
gotta
and
think
Nasty
about how
don't get
easy
drafted.
is it to play Doru on DCGO for you, Joey? Is it gonna be okay?
Yeah, I gotta download the thing today.
He's got like a week and a half to learn or two.
I told myself I'd do it this afternoon or after this. Honestly, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, he's got time.
Okay, I'm trying to like edit the image right now. I have a minute to like prep it on our end.
Yeah, so
Watch them take
Yes.
Gaio Massey.
You can see it in the.
Dude,
oh,
that'd
if they
be
take
Yeah, you,
it's GG's.
yeah, that'd actually be insane, dude.
I still got Shine and Nexus.
Yeah, I know. You still got Shine. I got Hunter, bro. Fuck.
Not the Hunter.
Maybe I'll take Exit over Hunter.
oh shit.
Dude, Exo would be crazy. Exo would be a crazy fucking adaptation.
Low key, if you think about it,
Playing all the
Gaio and
time.
Exo are
Kinda the
basically the same
same.
deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We have 20 seconds, and then we're gonna before we rejoin. Yeah. Dude, Aptly's so funny. Fucking llama betrayed us.
I'm so happy. As a
I mean,
matter of-
they'll probably cook with it, to be honest.
Dude,
But that's
apparently Chroma's cooking over there with it. Yeah. Awesome.
I-
I'm
Yeah,
glad they said they're going control
No
style
confusion.
adventure.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
glad they
alright.
also think Adventure is good.
Yeah.
Or not.
Okay.
Sure.
Hey,
Ruga Mega
are
Kabuki.
we all good? We all good?
No, we're
Yeah.
good.
Okay, go back. Okay. Okay, I gotta drag Joey. Okay, hello. Alright, are you guys ready?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay.
That-
Alright,
So
yeah.
yeah.
So we'll do our two picks, since we're blue side. So for our second pick, we have decided to draft one of our personal in-house favorites. For whatever reason, a lot of our team plays a lot of this deck recently. It's going to be Magidramon. Yeah. So
What do you mean?
We
Why? Dude,
totally
this deck's
forgot.
fire.
Perfectly fine.
We totally forgot that thing even existed.
What?
Oh.
Really?
That was my hope.
Good.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
it's not on our list.
It's not on the list.
Yeah.
I actually
Yeah.
ordered on that
Aptly
list.
was not on ours.
Yeah,
so
Aptly was
that's-
on the list.
Yeah. Oh, should we say we reckon that you guys will pick Magidra, so it wasn't on our list.
Okay, that's fair.
True.
But yeah, we chose Magidra because we have one of our players loves Guilmon, and so he just he's been playing a lot of Magidra, and then Donkey Nog has been playing a lot of Magidra too, because Purple Hybrid got hit, so he has to play the next closest thing,
Yeah, it's a self-kill deck, and it's the game plan is basically
Yeah.
exactly like Purple Hybrid, yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
Take
Okay.
Purple Hybrid with Rihimon and Evolve Magrija on top.
that'd be
That's
crazy.
a Magidra.
Hey,
Wait,
wait,
he's
hold on,
cooking, hold on.
he's cooking.
Hold the phone.
Okay, and then for our second pick, we also went ahead and we drafted a classic fan favorite in Doru Goramon.
Oh,
Ay. Look at these metal sleeves.
Yeah, and we drafted Doru Goramon because one of our team members does not like any of the BT21 decks.
I do
so so we decided to draft him something that he's comfortable on.
yeah, that's a legit reason. Play decks that you like.
Yeah, right.
And you will win.
Okay, and so those are our first three picks. What about you guys? What are your next two picks while I get ready to put it on the
Okay.
screen?
Yeah,
So-
I don't think we don't think we need to go to a break because
Yeah.
the two picks that we have
Yeah.
chosen, luckily wasn't chosen by you guys. Okay,
Oh.
so we're gonna go with Red Hybrid and Shy Greymon.
Oh, Red Hybrid.
Oh.
Oh.
We also
It's
think Shine
it's
is very
suicide.
good.
Yeah, we did think Shine was very good, but
Okay. Hold
Nope.
on.
No one wanted to
Are we
play it.
supposed to commit suicide
no one
into
wanted to
the
play it.
tamer killing decks?
Okay. I'm
I
gonna-
guess for Red,
Okay, yeah.
while we were picking Red Hybrid
Anyway,
was
so- Yeah.
it's a very
You wanna
straightforward
go?
deck. I mean, yeah, I can go over this, then maybe you can share about Shine Grey. Yeah. So I think for Red Hybrid, we feel that it's quite a straightforward deck, and with lots of support coming in, at least for the BT21, we feel that it's able to do better, even more than what it's currently doing, and we just want a quick win.
fair enough.
So what he's saying is we're praying the Masaru doesn't, I mean, the Marcus doesn't die to Ragnar or Doru, so we can kill you in one game. But likely we're just gonna commit self-suicide into one of the tamer killing decks, and then bye-bye. So the reasoning for Red Hybrid is even though you have all the tamer killers, is because the new Red Hybrid doesn't really rely on tamers too much. It kind of cheats out the evolutions with the new what's his name, the 3-cost tamer, which allows you to just evolve in your on your raising, like your breeding stack. So the deck just generally plays without ancient, so you're not too reliant on the tamers, and then you just push a bunch of damage and recycle back the tamers. So hopefully we'll be able to keep up with like the Ragnars and the Dorugoras. So yeah.
And for Shine Grey as well, it feels like it's very similar to Sakuya, where it's able to cheat evolutions and going all the way up. So we feel that, you know, with anything that cheats memory or anything that cheats evolution, we feel that it's gonna be strong.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Although we didn't pick it, I do think we were all pretty scared of Shine. It's just not fun to play, but it's crazy.
No, it's super fun to play. You get to see some Magna X level cheating.
We played a lot of Shine back in BT13, and I think outside of one person in our group, the unanimous opinion was like, this deck is really, really boring.
Yeah, good deck.
And it just bricks half the time.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it breaks the space, yeah, bro.
You either destroy your opponent in 3 turns or you brick.
Yeah. And so
that said, we do have 2 players with max rarity Shine Greymon, so you know.
I just like the Digimon, bro.
Yeah.
I hate the playstyle of the deck, but the Mon school.
Okay.
No one even called you out. You just called yourself out, man.
I left it
You could have stayed silent.
Yeah.
No, whatever.
Okay, so we'll go ahead for the last intermission, 2 minutes, and then we'll. Holy cow, 20 gifted memberships. Jesus Christ.
Hey, there you go.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Garrett and Vor. Oh my god. Wow.
Shout out Garrett.
Shout out. Okay. So we'll go ahead. We'll do the last 2-minute intermission, and then we will come back for our last 2 picks. Okay. All right. So yeah. See you guys soon. Okay. 2 minutes.
Hey, Garrett, what do you want us to play? Go ahead.
Sounds like this guy.
Early we pick Gaio next.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, Gaio last. Give me last.
Hey, we'll take.
Wait, we're actually drafting all the tamer pops.
Dude, we're assholes. We're assholes. Wait,
They took adventure and shine, bro. They're asking for it.
Alex, if you say adventure on me, I'm gonna scream.
Okay, wait, hold on. Wait, can we've already shown that we have Gaio. Can we take Moss Day? Can we please take Moss Day last?
Are we not getting back-to-back picks?
We are,
Yeah,
but
we are.
like I want to make it Moss Day look as the 5th pick, so it looks more hype.
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
Dude, we drafted 4 tamer pop decks. What the fuck?
Wait, that's actually so.
We went bar for bar too.
We're fucking assholes.
They picked all the aggro fucking punch decks, and we're picking all the tamers.
They picked every single like
Go
The
face.
forecast deck, and we just picked a random shit.
We chose every control deck, and they chose every fucking go face deck. Like the only go face deck.
They
didn't take
actually
was,
have
like,
every pro tag deck.
like armor, dude.
What if they last check armor?
Dude,
Oh, that'd be
5
fire.
go face versus 4 control plus Meggy, dude. Like...
4 control and an OTK deck. Don't forget OTK deck.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Hey, my bad. Okay, it's so goofy.
No revisionism here.
True.
Dude, it doesn't OTK, man.
Yes, it does. Shut up.
Side-eye dog.
Side-eye dog. Dude, this is actually so fun. I'm enjoying this a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
I'm
I'm glad like our first couple picks didn't even clash. So it's kind of everyone just gets to play what they
Do
want.
you
to play.
have to show the thing on the screen before?
Oh wait, I didn't.
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't.
Oh, explain that shit, bro. What are you
I
doing?
didn't mean to. It's.
Are you leaking?
He's been doing that.
Well, everyone in chat or everyone watching the stream already hears us. So to be fair,
Okay.
I guess that's true.
so
Versus actively editing it on the screen.
yeah. How else would I do it? Alright.
You get a second monitor.
I have a split. I have it on preview mode, but I prepped all the scenes beforehand. So like whenever I have the scene, it like does it. Okay, you guys ready? All right, go back. Okay. 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 Alright, we're just waiting.
All right, Garrett, what do you want us to pick? Go ahead.
Bro, why is Llama in the other team? Is this motherfucker?
Dude, he defected. I told you.
Is he leaking? Like, not that it matters. Will it'd be so funny.
That's pretty funny.
It's so goofy.
He's become a nephew.
Yeah, he's a nephew now.
Dude, he's at this rate. At the rate we're going, he's gonna ask to be a nephew. Like...
Big nephew llama.
I think the requirement is like you have to be like
be a little bro.
You have to be like over 30 to be considered an Unker on their side. So he's just the littlest little bro, dude. He's just the littlest nephew.
Wait, nobody here is considered would be.
Huh? Oh, like
not yet. Anyways.
Yeah, I don't think any of us necessarily
are over 30.
Yeah, that's like the James, Dewey, Chris area.
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome back. So
we noticed the funny trend.
Okay, so we have our last two picks. We'll jump straight into it. So for our fourth pick, we went ahead and we drafted Gaiomon.
Gaio.
Yeah. So if you watched our in-house, you'll know that one of our players was technically in first place playing Gaiomon. So we had to draft him his his best deck, right? And then for our fifth pick, we have drafted our one trick, and that is Mastemon. So
Okay.
yeah. So we didn't intend for it to be this way, but we accidentally drafted 4 decks that pop tamers.
Yeah. I intended that.
And we're running straight to that, baby. Let's go. Pick
Galacti was definitely intentional, but then we didn't really realize.
Galacti was intentional, but then like as we were going through the draft, we were like, oh, okay, we can't. No, obviously, Adventure and Shine are off the table or whatever, so we're like, we have to adjust, and this is how we adjust it. Okay, so what is?
So as I was saying, we're running straight into all the tamer killers, and for the 5th pick of the draft, we will be picking Hunters.
Yes! Yes!
Okay,
so we're giving you guys a pretty big handicap here with 4 tamer killers against like 4 tamer decks. So y'all better win.
But yeah, alright. So what reason did we choose Hunters?
So we also have a pretty much Hunter one trick on our side. So the guy normally just runs kind of whatever Kurova runs, but Hunter was his main deck, and he thinks it's a pretty good deck at the moment because it has answers to a lot of things. But with Gaiomon on the board and all the immunity on your side, we might have a little bit of a problem. But yet to be seen.
Yeah, we believe in the power of Brick. Yes.
Not that I expect...
All the black and purple decks are taken alpha.
I was gonna say, not that I expect you guys to understand, but does your Hunter one trick happen to be named Llama by any chance? Did our friend defect to the other side? Like...
Oh, come on, man. If anything, I'd be the app player on their side.
Oh man. I hope. Wait, is it?
You think your second pick? Nah.
Okay, but yeah.
I just take whatever Kurova's cooking and then just play that.
I was gonna ask, what would have changed had you guys gotten first pick?
Oh, yeah.
Anything off?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, so you guys still would have chosen first pick Adventure?
We actually did consider Dogora as a first pick.
Yeah. Wait, for Kurova?
I'm not gonna say much.
Okay.
You're gonna keep it a secret.
Yes, fair.
Yeah, we did kind of out every player except Alex.
Right, so we were also planning on drafting the Ragna if you all were to like take the Adventure first pick, but I guess the Ragna just went bye-bye on the first pick, so...
Yeah,
we were talking about it. We thought that would go either way. Whoever takes Adventure is going to take Galacti or vice versa, so...
Yeah, we were like, okay, well, if we get second pick and they take Galacti first pick, then we just take Adventure, and vice versa. If you guys take Adventure first pick, then we take Galacti, because like I think those are probably the 2 best decks out of the pool, right?
In my opinion.
Yeah.
Yet to be seen. There's some pretty abusable stuff in there.
There's some pretty crazy stuff for sure. You know, obviously, like nobody drafted Wind Guardians, even though it's the most broken deck. You know, obviously.
Oh, true.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Wind Guardian Boomlord, #1 deck.
Yeah.
Just run a different top end entirely.
But yeah, so that is the draft. And then we said what, May 3rd for us, May 4th for you guys for the actual game, right? I think is what we said.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, so we look forward to it. It's gonna be really fun. I'm gonna keep the live stream going for a little bit longer just to talk to chat a little bit. But if you guys want to stay, you're more than welcome to keep talking to chat and answering questions and stuff like that. But I also know it's pretty late for you guys, so if you guys gotta hop off, it's totally understandable as well. So
Yeah, no worries. I can hang for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, can stay for a bit.
Okay. All right. So I have to ask, what are you guys like? You know, outside of this event, what do you guys think about BT21? Like, what are your thoughts?
We're a bit in a time crunch at the moment because our regionals, like our GAO, starts in early June, so like literally the start of June. So we're trying to figure everything out at the moment, but there's a little bit much on the table because like I think like 70 to 80% of the decks just outright die to Ragnar, but then Ragnar just outright dies to Sakuya. So we're having a little bit of issue trying to find what's the best deck in the format at the moment. But generally, I think a lot of the engines are pretty good. The supports for the older decks are also really insane. Like I don't know if you've tried it out, but Shine can cheat out the Ruin mode with like 4 memory, assuming you're on the correct geo grade. Yeah, so there's a lot of pretty stupid stuff this set, but it's also getting a little bit out of hand because people are just cheating like turn 2 Ruin modes with every deck at this point. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff to go through.
Want Ruin hit win? Come on, go ahead.
Never.
Leave him alone.
Sleep.
We're just gonna start printing 6K level 4s and then we'll be off to Ruin hype.
Wait, come on. We bring back BT6 Octomon. We pretend it's like Gabu Bond all over again, you know?
Is that the set like 7K vanilla?
Yeah, it's a 7K vanilla.
Oh no.
You know, funny story. So we had a guy playing old Ragnar on our team. So he rolled up with Ragnar to one of the major events, and then the opponent just happened to run one copy of the Octomon in the Levia that spawns the token. So he couldn't digicross from trash after that, and lost him the game because of the stupid Octomon token.
God, no.
Yeah, we have our regional what, May 29th?
May like 26th or
yeah,
something.
like the last week of May basically. So we actually have it before you guys. And like we were playing with a lot. So in our end, a lot of the BT21 decks, they feel like very aggro degenerate, but like I felt like a lot of the older decks were just like still like really on top, kind of, right? Like our group plays a lot of Leviathan, for example, and I've said this before. I talked to Robin about this, and I think Leviathan is like the best deck in this current format. I also think it's like arguably the best deck in the maybe not arguably, like it might be best deck in next format too, because I feel like it just has an answer to like everything. But I don't know, it's weird because like everything in this new set goes really fast, and like sometimes just like flip the coin basically super hard, but then like I don't know. So, like, do you just choose like more stable decks like Levia, like Sakuya kind of thing? I don't know, dude. It's weird.
You still have like Imperial running around.
Yeah,
I think all the new decks
green
still
and
like
red, purple.
Royal Knights and Sakuya.
Like Royal Knights also,
Yeah,
yeah.
Royal Knights Imperial are also like really popular in our region too. So that's probably gonna still be popular next format too.
Yeah, set 21
I
is
think
really
the only reason
not that strong
Yeah,
team.
go ahead.
It feels like.
21 is we feel like there's a lot of pretty crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But I think the main reason why Croc is just good this set and why Croc will still be relevant in your meta is just because it's a comfort pick for a lot of people and it just answers the main threats, right? So if you're running against Sakuya and the Sakuya accidentally bangs into a Rostrum or something and then they lose the line, it's basically game. Similarly, if you're fighting into Ragnar and they have to hard play stuff, then the Croc just bites it and the Croc just wins. But I think the reason why we don't run Croc as much in the East is mainly because since it is BO1, there tends to be a little bit of brick that happens in the animal engine. And there are some games where you just miss the protoform and your Kerberos that suddenly doesn't spawn anything, or you just evolve with too much cost and then you just lose the game off of that.
Well, so for Galactia at least, I don't think Galactia does anything that necessarily triggers Crocodile, right? Because it's by play by effect, not by like hard play. So like Digicross and all that stuff is like fine. It doesn't get like trigger the Biting Crush or anything like that. Like the only thing that would trigger it is like what, Scramble, right?
Or the new Destramon, but
the one that like
I mean, I think he's
looks
just
in the Vemp, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's just saying like Livia can just like chomp through a lot of Galactic stack.
Yeah, because Levia
and like the deck is so much faster.
I think also Levia hitting 17k with Lop X is like really significant because like once you turn off the Sumemon plus 4k, then like or plus 3, right? Plus 3.
Yeah, plus 3.
Then it's just like okay, now you can swing and they can't even like block efficiently because like you probably removed like 4 of their sources already, so like you're just threatening at that point.
You can also like floodgate them, so like you can
Yeah.
the level 4 play by using Cyclone or something.
Or you can use
like,
yeah, you just Cerberus the Cyclone.
Yeah,
yeah, like or like
yeah,
like Shane was saying, like you can use Octos. I feel like there's a decent amount of ways you can like kind of get through that.
I really wanted to play Crossheart because I think Crossheart's really fun, and I was like, oh dude, this new Taiki's so crazy, like there's so much we can do. And then Adventure existed, and I was like, oh, I literally can never beat Adventure because Crossheart can never beat the black option. I was so mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have max already.
The black option is nuts, by the way.
Yeah, it's broken. No, it's super broken. We have a Llama in chat. Maybe this is why he defected. We were playing a lot of Adventure at one point, and he couldn't get through the black option. So I mean like outside of the black option, I think the deck is like not super crazy, but that black option like pushes it over the top a little bit.
He couldn't beat the deck, so he started playing the deck.
No, he doesn't even play the deck, bro. He just refuses to play into it.
Dude, he was cooking me with Adventure. What do you mean?
Oh, was he?
Yeah, I played it earlier into Moment. I set up like black option with the new Skullgray. If he popped it, I just flow into 2 bodies. It was sick.
Better player.
It's time for the return of Pomomon.
Yeah, right. That was like another thing.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, Levia. Okay, well, yeah.
Leopardmon Alex.
Dude, hey, Leopard Adventure is sick. All right, don't get me started, bro. Boris is my hero. All right.
I've never seen you play this.
Okay.
I mean, Boris is a beast.
Boris is like Boris for your region is the equivalent of Kiki for our region. But Kiki quit. Kiki quit All Force. What? Huh?
No, I mean that's just an interesting comparison.
Well, it's because they're both like you don't see many
like one tricks who like win all the time.
Yeah, you don't see many one tricks nowadays. I feel like in Digimon, right? I feel like everyone. Well, maybe you guys like Ben and Takemika. You guys are like BFFs or some shit.
It's gone already. It's gone.
Yeah. Taka got shot in the back. But...
Gone too soon. Honestly, gone too soon.
Nope, no, he will not be.
That deck. Bro, I have over 1,000 games against a stupid deck since Ben is my only sparring partner because the Unkers are basically based over in Singapore, while me and Ben's based in Malaysia. So literally, it's like whenever I can go 50-50 with him, it's like, oh, this is a good deck, and then I just bring it to some major event, and then I just get screwed by everything else.
Talk about it, Shane. Talk about it.
I'm about to say
that deck was cool.
We have.
Shut up.
I'm about to say Llama is the only person in our entire chat who's like, yeah, dude, I love Takemika, and everyone else is like, just stop, just like stop, like and Bessa are yourself, stop. Yeah, no, I'm glad Takemika is out of the format. I can't, dude. That deck.
How dare you?
That deck upsets me a lot.
Yeah,
I miss seeing Ben win an event and stealing his list.
I don't know. I saw like a lot of lists playing Scar Baluchis and trying to get the 10 memory, get back. Like I saw like, oh my god, he still had. I thought it was over, but then like, oh my god, he had Baluchi. Oh, he's going to another one, trying his best to go in hell. Okay, 10 memory, he failed. Okay, I survived. But
bro, every time a Baluchi list popped up. Yeah, every time a Baluchi list popped up, me and Ben were just triggered halfway across the world.
Yeah, but yeah, so it's like, like I said, sorry. Like I was saying, I feel like one tricks in Digi aren't super common. Like I feel like at some point they always like pivot to one thing or another, because I feel like in Digi, like if everything is broken, then like nothing is broken, right? And it feels like everything is like so high powered, like crazy right now.
True.
Yeah, right. So it's like, what's the point of playing your one trick deck if there's like so many like crazy. I mean, like, I guess like if your one trick deck is also broken, like why not, right? But like Boris
would like the word.
I'm gonna say I've never seen Boris play anything but Leopardmon. He only plays Green Ranger, right? And so
he played Angels a while back, I think.
Oh, wait, he played Angels?
I think there was a comp where he played Angels or something. It was a couple of weeks back, but I remember it being pretty recent.
Yes, he should.
But yeah, like we have
he's trying decks with green as well, but it doesn't always be pure green. Recently he was trying with Takemika and I guess and as well as I think he has tried other decks, but I think green is just his color.
Yeah.
So now his excuse is that if there's anything there's a grin in it, he's gonna play it anyway.
Yeah, we had a player in North America named Kiki, and he was Ult Force one trick, and he was playing Ult Force all the way to until what I want to say 2.0.
Like past Nume format.
No, he was playing it in 17 too. Yeah.
Oh really? Yeah.
Yeah. He was playing it for a while. Like he was like so convinced Ult Force is insane. Which, to be fair, he kept making like top cut with it. So like, why not, bro? You know, he was playing like pause plugin for the Magna X matchup, and I was like, okay, dude. And I was like, did this ever come up? And he was like, no, but you know, I was like, oh, okay, cool. I think he even played like a one of Magna X in his Ult Force list back then too. But now he plays Imperial, which I guess is still a Vmon deck at the end of the day. So
Which still runs Magna X.
No,
True.
He doesn't play Magna X in his list. He's like just like the most like cookie cutter Imperial list you could find. But like he does well with it.
Bro, if he listens to this stream, he's gonna start running all the Hexablaus, all the Magnas.
Yeah.
You know, because you're level 4 level armors, and then you'll just see him just play
I feel like
it's basically Galaxy now.
I feel like every Imperial list is on Hexablau at this point, right?
I hate Hexablau with
Yeah.
partition.
Oh, that's my
Me
goal.
too.
Yeah, Hexablau partition.
No,
is so
fucking
insane.
shoe Hexavab, bro. I hate that card.
That's quite it.
Just RP Imperial, bro.
RP
Can
It
never
Imperial.
go
was,
wrong.
it was sick.
I
I was testing Galaxy into Moment with Galacti and kept cooking him. And like, okay, let me play a different deck. And then I played Imperial with the exact same top end as Galaxy. It was
He
awesome.
literally went Pale Dramon, go in Vizzy, and then switch out to Hexa. The game plan did not change, bro.
But yeah, we really. Wait. Oh my god, I had a thought and it left my head just now. What the heck? Oh man.
What about Imperial or
Wait.
RP
No,
Imperial?
it's RP Imperial. Yeah, RP Imperial is so cool. Like it's such a cool deck. But
Cool
nobody.
is a strong.
No, it is cool. It is a really cool deck. It combos. It does all the security. It floats. Like it is a cool deck. It is a fundamentally cool deck.
Say RP Imperial's cool, and then say Take's cringe. They're
I
just
was
brothers.
about to say the same
No,
thing.
no,
I'm
no,
like,
wait,
yeah,
it
you
feels
can't
different.
say
No,
that.
it feels different. Like when I played into
Nah.
RP, no,
Yeah, man.
when I played into RP Imperial, they didn't OTK me. I wasn't outright dead. No,
It's
no.
basically the same.
No,
Not an
no,
OTK
no,
deck.
you have a turn to stabilize. Like you have a turn to attempt to stabilize. Takivika,
This-
if they got combo, I was dead. There was no interaction.
Okay.
I was like 10 feet in the ground, bro. Like I got buried.
You say that, but you were playing Arcade though. I don't think how many decks are gonna come back from a board wipe plus Floodgate into a partition stack and be like, oh, I got this, guys. Don't worry.
They can play off one memory. No,
Okay.
oh, yeah.
Okay,
I
this
played
is
some of
not
my
RP
RP
decks.
last time I played against.
I actually I played RK into RP Imperial during my Ultimate Cup event, and it was really spooky. I ended up winning the match because he did his combo, and then I just walled him out, and he could never get like the last piece of damage off, and I just won off of that. And I had Pomu Mons and everything, but I was watching the deck, and I was like, oh dude, this deck is super cool. And then I remember Shade Dramon is $100 each in America, and I was like, huh.
Bro, it's like $2 now here.
Yeah, we don't.
That's
we don't
crazy.
have it reprinted. Our,
$2
no.
is no.
Our Shadermon reprint it's in our tournament pack, so you have to play events to get the reprint. So the reprint
Yeah.
after announcement, I think it was like 50 or some shit like that. Something.
Yeah,
dumb,
it's still
like-
really
It's-
expensive.
Yeah.
50, 60.
Yeah, like let me look it up right now. It's something crazy, right? Okay, so yeah, the reprint version is 75 for some reason,
Jeez.
and the original is 50. So it's like, am I really gonna spend $200 to play this deck? Probably not. Even though the deck is super cool.
Fake.
Yeah, dude, I am fake.
Agree for nothing.
I'm giga fake.
You know what's an actually cool deck?
What?
RK, but it's also just broken.
RK is
True.
cool. I love playing RK.
Nothing cool about RK.
RK is so cool.
Nah,
What do you mean?
This is where
Agreed with Llama. Play one guy every turn.
You're literally just aura farming, right? You just slam a card
I
every
mean,
turn
yeah,
and just
that
say,
part's
answer me or die.
Dude, if there's something,
Yeah,
it's something
the Mons
cool
are
about the
cool,
one
but-
Mon you play being like so powerful, and like it's just cool design. I don't know, dude. It just feels good.
They get it. They
It's
get
cool
it.
design. I don't know. I like comboing.
Like for whatever
Well,
reason, I'm like, oh, dude,
I'm-
RK is so cool. And then I look at Demon Lords and I'm like, oh, this is cringe, dude. I can't.
Agreed. Yeah.
It was cool before we got Omeka Omniax Last Guardian. Fuck
No,
that shit.
Nah, that
That's
was
just
so
pretty-
cool, dude.
Fair card.
Dude, I
Remove the RK, get Omeka, swing into the security, get Omeka, check Last Guardian, get Omeka. Oh my god.
Better player. Better player.
Yes.
It's everywhere.
I love being.
Yeah, he's got-
like,
You're saying Takemika is broken. Takemika can't even survive that.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You can't even beat fucking Omeka X Ante, bro.
Justice.
I was like racking my head to figure out how to beat it, and then they banned it. Like, okay, I don't have to think about it anymore.
It felt so good to pair into Take as RK. Finally, I get to have
Finally,
that matchup be free on my POV.
Yeah, 6 months. 6 months of suffering. Finally, some freedom.
Bro, I was literally talking with Llama before the ban list hit, and he was like, "Which should I focus on? Should I just keep playing Takemika or play what's it the
Loop.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
And then they fucking hit both.
okay. And then I'm like, oh, okay, there goes your career.
Hey, wait. He can't lose a career if he didn't have a career, bro.
Lama and I played so much. Like he played so much Tau Loop against
Dude,
me.
I
and
felt
was
so good about the
fucking
Tau
pro.
Loop list, and then I saw the Kuzuha man, I'm like, God fucking damn it. All this work for nothing.
Dude was actually so mental boom.
We played like every single day, bro.
He did.
And then
yeah.
that got banned.
I remember we were doing the tier list, and Robin was like, no, dude, I think you could cope Tau Loop. Like, there's some, like, even though you lost Kuzuha, I think you could try it. And I was like, really? I don't think so.
In Singapore, there was one guy who made it pretty high in the Ultimate Cup, playing only one copy of Sakuya. Only one copy of Kazuha.
Hey, Llama,
I think he won like 6-2 or something.
That's my hero.
Hey, get in there, bro. Copy that list.
Oh no.
you have nothing to lose, brother.
Let me be free.
We wouldn't recommend anyone copying that guy.
I don't know.
The Ultimate Cup in Singapore was so like, I had no feeling because I had to just play Sakuya because I don't have any other decks to test out first for now. And like, just playing the deck. Like, I have no feeling playing it. Just felt like, okay, time to do the combos.
Alright, but see, now we need you guys to give Llama the Applemon sauce after the event because he needs a new deck to play.
He does need a new deck.
He needs all the help.
He's gonna have to wait for Kuro.
Please don't let him play Galaxy anymore.
I think they're just saying that so I don't fucking run Hex and Vizzy into them anymore.
Honestly,
I'm so
I
tired.
traumatized one of them with Hex and the other one with Invisi, bro.
Yeah,
The
that's
fucking Jackson guy
banning.
keeps asking for Invisi ban for some reason. After like farming me with RK.
No, that card needs to be banned.
The normal Galaxy list with the top end of the world champ, then we just get absolutely cooked in.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
We were so before the game even started, like before the world final had started, I was trying to buy Invisi alt art because I was like, oh, I know this card is insane, right? And then as I was putting it in my cart, it got taken. I was like, wait, who took it? And then it turned out it was somebody in our call. Literally said, oh yeah, dude, I literally just bought it like 2 minutes ago. I was like, what the fuck? It was Justin, by the way. I was like, what the fuck? So like right after he bought it, Invisi spiked it like $20. I was like, man.
Better player.
And I was like, I'm not spending $40.
Bro, the SEC Tai Chi from the new set is like criminally cheap in Asia.
How much is it
it's
in
like,
Asia?
It's cheap here too.
It's 20 here. Yeah.
It's max $10 each.
What?
Yeah, we'll make that cheap. I wish.
Yeah.
No, I wish it
You
was
guys
cheap
get
here.
to have budget.
Secret tie?
Yeah, no, secret tie, yeah.
Yeah, the secret tie.
Okay.
We never get it.
Wow.
Oh, we never get it cheap here. What?
Dude.
I mean, I've
I
said
don't know
we're still in
where this
pre-release,
was.
so it's like.
Okay, even
I saw a tweet from like a Japanese player where they had like there were like so many cases of like fucking BT21 and Akihabara. I'm like, why are there so many fucking random Digimon cards at Akihabara? It was pretty sick.
Bro,
So maybe people are just opening a shit ton of product.
Yeah.
Alright, so do we pick up 3 tie or 4 tie, knowing that Adventure gets new support in EX9? How many ties would you
You
get
ever run 4? I don't
Minimum
think
3, max 4.
We're on 3 max, right now? But I'm saying, like, with new support, does it ever change to 4? Like, is it ever worth holding onto a 4th
what would
copy?
the new support have to be to justify 4?
I don't know, that's the thing. Like, I can't even imagine what you would give
I think it's just... Yeah, I think it's just criminally undervalued at the moment, so
yeah.
It'll probably do good to just hold a couple of copies.
I mean, I was gonna say like at $10 a copy, yeah, I just pick up 4 at that point. You're four copies for you guys is 2 for us, so you know.
Yeah,
that's bro.
But we're still in pre-sale prices, so it might still drop even further.
Oh, yeah. Like, how much is it even right now?
Or Spike.
Oh yeah, or Spike.
I don't know why it's this low.
Let me see.
I don't wait. How much is Gaiamon over there?
Oh yeah, how much is Gaia for you guys?
Let me
same.
check.
You mean just?
But I think it's
like
pretty cheap.
for us, the Gaia and Thai prices are like pretty much the same.
Yeah, they're both 20 right now.
Which it's pretty cheap for us.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
That's pretty cheap.
The decks are pretty unpopular. It's like Galaxy before it became good, right?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Gotta invest
pretty,
early.
Pretty much at the same price.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up my Gaiamons just in case.
I need my Mastermind promo.
Only $13 for us, Vincent.
Oh yeah, wait. Hey, I was listening to like the Unkers planning out their like last pick, and then one of them flew to the idea of picking Maste, and I'm like, there's no fucking way.
I did want to ask that. Can we like go over like considerations? Do we have the graphic for like all the decks that were available? Like why we didn't pick anything, or if we were on the fence about it?
We can talk about it. Let me pull it up on my screen. Hold up.
Yeah, because I'm curious.
Yeah, I think he could pull up like our spreadsheet that we made, because we made like a pretty big list.
Oh, we have the graphic of the legal decks.
Oh, okay.
My other picks were Shine and Adventure, so if they took Maste, I'd be playing Exa.
Yeah, were any of you interested in Hexa? That's what I wanted to ask.
Our last considerations were Hunter, Medusa, Exa, and Armor. But since Ben wanted like a purple deck, I was just like, why not just play Maste? And then he was like, nah, okay.
Oh my god.
Don't play yellow.
Wait, what would you
I
have
think
done
all
with
of us
Medusa?
wanted Medusa
That's
to be
crazy.
good. Would you guys have done the
Medusa?
Jesmon engine?
Yeah, would it have been the Jesmon engine?
No, it's just we were considering running Galaxy, but Galaxy didn't really fit the theme of the video.
Yeah.
So if we ran Medusa, it would just be probably pure Medusa, but try an ODK somehow.
Can somebody send me the infographic? I don't have it on me right now.
Is
Oh my god.
Yeah.
did armors not go higher because we're not doing Magna X?
Our logic was if Armor just ran into Dorugora or Ragnar, it's just an instant loss. There's literally no point playing.
Free eats.
Unless the Armor ran like a bunch of Magnas and just slapped the Magna X on top, and then maybe you'd have some issue.
Yeah.
I think the issue with Armor Rush is that there's no Digimon that can play Tamer Downs for free. So it always feels like you're lacking steam very quickly. Yeah.
That's why Vegas is disappointed with new armor shit. So many good Davises, you can't play any of them. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's very inefficient.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then suddenly next set we get a card that says if you have one or less Tamers, play a Davis, and then we're cooked.
Yeah, give me a Magna that says like, I don't know, unsuspend, and then if you have one or less Tamers, we play Davis.
Why do you also need unsuspend? Shut up.
Because that's what they all do.
No, that sounds like
That's their only purpose. Unsuspend.
Just give me Awakening back, bro.
No, that can stay away.
Okay, I don't have the infographics. I'm just making an entirely new infographic to throw up.
I've been trying to find it.
I can't find it for some reason.
I can't find it either. So I'm just making it from scratch. Like I don't know.
What do you guys think of
I found
Three
it. I found
Musketeers?
it.
Think of what? Sorry.
Three Musketeers.
I think it's pretty decent now because it's quite sticky, especially with the new like I guess it was Appmon Musketeer support.
Yeah.
You can anti-devolve now, so I guess your Gundramon can stay, so he'll protect the board up. But I think same thing is like damage push is not enough still.
Yeah.
They came to the same realization James did. the fucking Gundramon build where you just stick it on the board. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that seems like the most.
Yeah, it seems like the best way to play the deck right now. Yeah.
It's definitely
It is the
better.
best, but it just doesn't push damage enough to justify playing it, I guess.
Okay, so I have on screen all the picks that were available for the draft.
I just found the infographic.
Yeah, Zach sent it to me. Yeah. So
okay,
for us, okay, so it was really funny because we were like, okay, Vincent, we were talking about it. We were like, maybe Maste isn't the greatest pick, but I really want to see our friend Hayes take Mastemon to the international stage, quote unquote, right? Like I want to see him like go crazy with it. So, but they were like, what happens if Maste gets taken? And we were like, surely there's no way Maste gets taken, right? But
we were pretty confident no one would take it.
We were very confident it wouldn't get sniped, but but yeah, we had a lot of Three Musketeer players in our chat. None of them made it to top to this for some reason, quote unquote,
because tech suck.
Yeah,
some reason it's crazy.
Yeah, some reason side-eye dog. But yeah, what do we have on screen here? Wind Guardian's obviously the most broken deck. Nobody drafted it because it was too powerful for sure. Crossheart auto loses to Adventure, and also it's just not that good of a deck. It's alright. I'm trying to think. What do we even talk about here? I feel like all the super good decks got taken, except like one.
I want to speak on Gaia a little bit.
Okay. Yeah,
so with us first taking Galacti Ragnar, that's one of the awful matchups for Gaio. The only thing I feared Unkers taking was Examon, and just prayed I wouldn't run into that matchup. Everything else ran through pretty easily. Gaio has a little bit of tamer hate.
Yeah.
A little bit of taunt for these decks that I can play on their turn a little bit. Any of these tamer aligned decks feel pretty easy to get through. We'll see if they can run down first, but got a lot of Hunter during our in-house. Didn't have a lot of issue with that.
That
I was really
sounds
glad
like a
their final
challenge.
pick was not Examon.
Yeah.
That guy feared them taking the most.
That sounds like a challenge to us, actually.
Yeah. Run me down.
Run me down is crazy. But yeah, what's up?
A deck I'm curious about and want to see more testing of is Seriousmon.
Oh, for
From what I saw, it did pretty all right with James, but I just don't know if we put enough time into it to really get a strong opinion about it either way.
Yeah, I don't think we put that much time. My impression is like the cards are pretty good, but you kind of have trouble pushing damage. But in theory, I guess Series kind of solves that. But
yeah,
the option is like really good.
The option is crazy for Gamma. Yeah,
that option is insane.
So that's a
deck that we probably completely forgot about Gamma.
Yeah,
Like, we didn't. You guys,
I think
we didn't.
Well, we probably would have taken Gamma for Ben because all the black decks were stolen, but I think we just completely forgot about it. So
No, I didn't. No, it's just because there's a lot of other, like, there was already Dukmon there, and there was also Dorugora. I don't really want to bring Gamma into Dorugora.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
How about Hero? Have any of you guys touched that as like an
archetype? We touched Hero for like one day, looked at it, we were like, nope. We're good.
What even is
it? Like you're playing like all the hero tamers in the whole every line.
Yeah, like you play all the all the SR tamers, but like a bunch of the SR tamers, and then mix and match the cards, I guess.
Gross.
You can do some kind of niche stuff in Red Hybrid where you run like hero level 5s because the Takuya lets you just evolve on top.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Did any
so you'll see like
oh god, sorry.
You'll see like some people running like Arrestodras in the red hybrids now, since the new level 4s are basically heroes, and then the tamer just lets you cheat out the Arrestodra on level 5.
Was there any card in Hero that cheated out tamers?
Arrestodramon.
There is, right?
Oh,
yeah.
Takuya Inherit. Level 4.
Oh, okay.
Level 4, yeah.
Yeah, the Takuya Inherit's pretty crazy.
I was gonna say, do we have to revisit it, Heroes? like
maybe it's just a red hybrid offshoot.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if the most broken card is Takuya, you could probably just play red hybrid.
True.
Am I crazy? Am I the only
I think the issue I've had,
I heard
the issue I've had with red hybrid in testing was like, so in red hybrid is like you have the Takuya early, you feel pretty good, but if you don't have the second tamer to play out, you feel extremely bad.
Yeah.
There's no way to basically recycle the Takuya easily if your level 5s ain't dying, or if your level 5 gets devolved. So you lose a lot of steam off of that.
Our only red hybrid player just spams Wind to Flame and loses.
Wait, hold on. I didn't spam it. I never got to resolve it, dude.
That's insane.
Yeah, I mean, I love red hybrid, but like I haven't tested that much of the new stuff, to be fair. I think it's like pretty good on paper, but I think in the context of this meta, it's pretty good, but in the context of BT21 as a whole, it kind of sucks ass.
Maybe.
We also noticed. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say maybe.
Okay. We also noticed when we were drafting that we picked a bunch of control decks except for one, and you guys picked a bunch of aggro decks.
Honestly,
you
guys picked 2 of the decks I actually wanted to play because I wanted to play like Lugamon again with some Dorugora, but took the deck away. So there goes my black deck, so like my Lugamon for another gate day.
I don't know if this is just like I feel like a lot of times NA, like we play a lot of like slower control decks, right? And like whenever we look at like Eastern results, I feel like you guys are always playing like go fast aggro decks. So I think this might unironically be like the most true representation of the two regions.
So there was a time when Malaysia specifically, where me and Ben are located, was BO3, but I think we were probably the only country to run BO3. before everything got standardized into BO1. So basically, they just changed everything to BO1 to keep everything in line with Japan.
Yeah.
Because everything Japan does is basically BO1 up until like top 4, where they changed it to BO3.
Yeah.
So our format's still yet to be seen because we haven't had any major events yet. But chances are we'll probably be sticking to BO1 because they try and keep like the 10 round Swiss and the top cut in one day. But hopefully we'll be able to have some BO3s in the top, like maybe quarterfinals onwards or something.
Yeah.
And I guess those aggro fast deck, right? You just need to understand your game plan in the first 3 to 4 rounds, especially fighting against mid-range control. You probably need to have a wider knowledge about what the deck can do and how to come back from there. So I think that puts a lot of players into a more longer thought process. And because we are also tied by time, we don't want to be, we don't want to go into double game loss.
Yeah.
And that's why more straightforward aggro deck, if you get your first few steps, I think 3 to 4 steps correct. I think along the way, you probably die maybe to security or to knowledge check, by opponents, and I think that's where it falls. But most gameplay, you should be out within 15 to 20 minutes of the time.
That's valid.
Yeah, so that's basically the second reason. But there's also one more thing where I think in BO1 you get heavily punished if you brick, and most of the control decks generally have pretty weak draw power or tend to run a bit more removal and stuff that can't get played out unless you give like a shit ton of memory. So playing control generally isn't advised unless you're playing like some kind of tempo control like Levia or something where you actually have a body and are able to push for game. If you're just running something like Seccon, then generally you'll hit time and just get a double game loss.
I was about to say,
I think.
Oh, gone. Yeah.
I think So for me, Best of One's a lot better in Best of 3. I think because if you you can afford to brick one game out of the 3, if you just win the other 2. But if you're playing a Best of 1, like that's immediately just X1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just completely changes your process.
Yeah, I mean, I expect to brick like one game out of the 3, so like you just have to play around that.
That said,
I think the last time. Yeah, I think the last time where I played control deck was probably in the Apocalypse meta, where there was a Seccon deck running around which ran like Avenge Kit along with the I forget, but there was basically a way to keep picking up Avenge Kid, and then you just basically keep on popping the Apocalypse until the Apocalypse decked out first, while you had Avenge Kid kind of looping to
really
shove all your options back into the deck. So I think during that time I went 6-2. My losses were to Apocalypse where both of the Avenge Kids were in security, and then the other one where both of them got milled out, so it's pretty unfortunate.
Alright, so...
Do you guys have double game loss if you go into time?
Yes.
Yeah, so the moment it hits 30 minutes in BO1, you just get a double game loss. They won't even allow you to like report the score as
that's how it
one
works
man.
in Pokemon too.
I'm still very curious if Bandai will eventually make us into best of 1, because I know
No, please.
I don't want best of 1 personally, but at one point I know EU was testing best of 1 for a little bit for some reason. They're back to best of 3 now, but for a while they were doing it. I was wondering if like EU is like Bandai's experiment to see how best of 1 was in the English regions. But I don't know. Like it's like with post unification, I don't know if they're gonna make us all the same or like they're gonna keep it like best of 3 here and like best of 1 Asia. Like I don't know. But I'm curious to see what Bandai ends up
it's
doing.
tough.
Yeah. All right. So I think
because like on one hand, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no. Go ahead.
Yeah, so on one hand, I don't know, I feel like if they were to standardize everything into BO1, then you would have a lot less diversity, because you basically have like an identical playstyle between the West and the East, right? So I think it should be pretty good to just keep it as BO3, just because the players are more accustomed to it, and also to kind of showcase more of the West playing style as compared to like the BO1 kind of OTK formats of the East. And I think it's generally just more interesting and more fair for the players to keep it BO3. Like I would prefer to have BO3 in Asia as well, but since we're so close to Japan, then we don't really have a say.
Yeah. Alright. So I think that about wraps up the stream. I just wanted to say thank you everyone so much for coming out to watch this. I know it's really early for those of you in North America. I know it's really late for everyone else, pretty much around the globe. But I just want to say thank you. Thank you to everyone watching, and thank you so much for the Unkers for doing this event with us. We really do appreciate it.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Yeah, thank you very,
Yeah.
very much.
Thank you guys. Thank you for
No
hosting
problem.
this. Really look forward to the 5v5.
Yeah.
And I hope to see you guys soon.
All right, and then we're doing it. We're either gonna do it DCGO webcam, probably DCGO. For everyone like wondering, like watching. And DCGO should have BT21 pretty soon, so definitely be sure to keep an eye out for that. So thank you, everyone. All right.
At least not bugged.
Yeah, hopefully not bugged. We'll work really hard to make sure the 10 decks that got drafted don't have any bugs. We'll work hard to make sure. It also helps that we chose a bunch of old decks, so it shouldn't be that hard.
App might be.
Aptly's a little fucker now. We're still working on that, but we're close. We're really close. Okay.
We picked it on purpose just to make it work OT.
Aptly's gonna be the one where we have to do a webcam for. Okay. Does anyone have any last minute things to say before we wrap up the stream? Any last minute thing?
Thanks for coming. Shout out Garrett.
All right. Thank you all. Anyone from the Unkers, do you have anything last to say before we wrap up?
Robin, anything?
See you guys.
All right. Good enough.